goodness. Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I am Nat, and
I'm Dana.
And we are the AM Babes. We're here for some drinks in cosplay. This is our cosplay happy hour, because by this time of year, all of us expect to be drunk and in costume somewhere, in some convention.
Yeah.
And since we can't do that, we're going to do that online with you here.
Tonight.
So if you are not already in makeup with a beverage, I really hope you are by the end of the stream. Yeah. Because we got in makeup just to drink with you. Because we love you.
So much love.
So, Dana has prepared some lovely beverages for us tonight.
Oh yeah, so I guess we'll start off with, do we want to start off with bourbon? Or do we want to, no, yeah, we've already introduced ourselves.
Go for it. Just dive right in.
Right, okay. So, I'm going to make for you a kind of bourbon salted caramel milkshake. I made some salted caramel this afternoon. It is
like one does casually on a Sunday.
Hey, when you can't find salted bourbon caramel in your store, you have to make it yourself, right?
You know, Central Market is fresh.
So we'll just go ahead and put a little bit of this in our glass.
Ooh.
So,
oh, look at that pour, though. Tell us what you guys like to drink. What's your favorite liquor? Mine is gin.
And I like a little bit of everything. I'm going to put some down at the bottom.
What do you not like to drink? Mine is rum.
What did I say before? I think
rum.
Dark rum. I can't do dark rum. It gets you in trouble just a little bit. So, now that we have our glass coated in salted caramel bourbon caramel.
Yeah, you know, any combination of those words I'm super fine with.
We're going to get some ice cream. We're using H-E-B brand today.
I'm watching y'all in the chat.
Hi.
Anything brown. I hate tequila. Laurel, you injure me.
I mean,
tequilas are so harsh.
Tequila that's a night. That's a night in and of itself. That's special.
I do like tequila. Silver tequila over yellow, but I'll take a good gold tequila.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's a lot of ice cream, and I'm using an old-time kind of Tupperware shaker. We used to use this when I was growing up making ice cream milkshakes. Oh,
you know who makes boozy milkshakes? Is the burger joint. If you haven't had them, do it. Or make your own.
Don't want to waste that.
So yes, Miss Dana is dressed from KDA tonight.
A collie.
What's up? Do we have cosplayers in the chat? Say what's up.
Yeah.
Tell us what your favorite cosplay is.
Tell us what you're missing about this year.
Dana, while you're making this drink, tell us what you cosplay.
I cosplay a little bit of everything. I tend to cosplay more male characters. So my favorite so far.
You can call her Daddy.
Oh yeah, you can call me Daddy. My favorites so far are Kirishima from My Hero Academia, and then also Bakugo, but that's a work in progress. And since all of our conventions have been stalled, 2020 has stalled everything this year.
I love this.
Bakugo's hero outfit is going to take a little time. Well, we have our bourbon, ice cream, and a little bit of that special caramel inside our shaker. Just gonna shake it. Usually have a little bit of milk, but we substituted more bourbon for it instead. So you just shake it up a little bit until get most of your big chunks out of there. Oof.
Looks delicious.
I'll put it here.
Oh, soju and sake. We have vodka, mead. Yes, who's been to the Ren Fair this year? German beer, sake, all good things. I love this.
All right.
We love you.
Guess I didn't make enough. Oh, I missed some ice cream in there.
You gotta get it.
It's all right. We're going to put a little bit of ice in there just to keep it cold.
cheap beer. Cheers! Cheers! I hope you're drinking. If you guys are dressed up at home, what are you dressed as?
Or start dressing up and then kind of post some images afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a little on the light side today. We didn't want to do too much too early.
I mean, we're just getting started.
So there you go. This is our salted our salted caramel bourbon milkshake.
Excellent, excellent. It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
The more you drink, the easier it rolls off the tongue.
The better it looks.
The better most things look. Drink with caution,
yes.
Children.
I mean, all parts of this drink are really good individually, but...
JM Templar, it's so good to see you. We have a super chat.
Hi!
He says, hey, AM Babes, cosplayer here. Should have seen part of mine yesterday at the Weeb Stop. Yes, we're glad you made it.
Yeah, I missed not being there.
As for my favorite cosplay, it has to be Lar Bojack, custom cosplay, and NDP, Naughty Ninja Deadpool. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Templar, Lar Bojack. It's a custom cosplay. Is that like your OC? Tell me about it.
Well, that's pretty strong, but it's delicious. It's real sweet, so it'll keep you warm during these winter months. Do you want a little bit?
I do. She knows me so well. Oh yeah, that'll knock you down.
Yeah. Remember,
Excellent.
Drink responsibly, 21 and up only. Also, this can be made non-alcoholic, just don't add the bourbon to your caramel mix or your milkshake.
Add the bourbon.
Oh, darn, I did forget one piece.
Top it off, girl, it's okay.
Move this over.
Alright, so I like salted bourbon float. I like all of you guys' drinks. Like I mentioned, I am a tequila fan, but I'm also, my daily driver is probably gin.
This is what I missed.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. So if you guys have seen us before, you know that I'm a really big fan of ASMR. So I always sneak in some ASMR when I can. I'm going to make you a drink based off of my anime. If somebody can tell me what my anime is, step up.
Yeah.
I want to go to Houston so bad. Y'all are cute. You're cute. You come to Houston. We'll be here.
Houston's
we'll
got
party.
some cool people. I mean, we're here.
I mean... Alright.
Oh, there you go. You did get someone. That's it.
G-Boy 1973. That was a great show. It's one of my favorites. So cosplayers. I know we have cosplayers in the chat. Tell me why you cosplay. You're telling me what you cosplay. Tell me why. I love to cosplay because I'm a huge nerd. And anime, as it was for many of us, it was just like a huge part of my life growing up.
Yeah. And it wasn't like I guess when we were in school, it wasn't, like, everyone got kind of made fun of for liking cosplay, you know, or anime.
It was not the cool thing always. As popularized by, I don't know, so many of our awesome cosplayers.
Wait, what are you making?
Oh, you don't worry about it. We're going to talk about it. So we have some delicious strawberry grenadine here. We have this gin, aviation gin. Do you know who makes that gin? Ryan Reynolds makes that gin.
Heavily promoted. Ryan Reynolds, sponsor us.
Oh man, please. If you're out there in the internet space, please come to us.
But back to cosplay. I think I interrupted you a little bit.
Oh no, go for it. Dive in.
Okay, so
explore the space.
So when I started cosplaying, I went to Anime Matsuri for my first year. And I think it was at 2015. The last year they were at the Woodlands. And I went as Nell from Bleach.
Nell.
And I am glad there are no photo records of it. It was mostly just for fun. But that's kind of what started me really getting into cosplay and finding the cosplay community. Because when I was growing up, small town, there wasn't anyone like me. I'm unique.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely a cool part of cosplay, is the community. And of course the characters themselves. Thank you for everybody who's been dropping Kill La Kill. I do love that show. What I have brought to you, he's the generation. Haha. We do need Ryan. Summon him. What I've made for you here, we're going to call First Blood. Or Junkets. So the name of my outfit, if you have not seen Kill La Kill, it does have a name, and its name is Junkets, which means First Blood. There are some very, very cool undertones to Kill La Kill about coming of age, stepping up to the plate, not being ashamed of yourself, and all that jazz. So that's why I like that show.
Yeah.
It was super awesome. Ryuko was such a badass, and she carries the giant scissor blade. Trademark. Can we get special effects like production? Can we get that? The producer says no, but just imagine it.
Yeah, just imagine like the shine, like the sheen off of it. All right, so we both got drinks. I hope you got drinks. If you don't, carry us into the kitchen and get some drinks. Or favorite use of alcohol. All right, so let's see.
Let's jump into the chat.
Yeah. So if you guys have any like cosplay questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Well, we chat here, and we'll start answering them.
Definitely. Let's hang out. So look at the top. I see somebody asking about Yasha Hime. For all of our old school anime nerds in here who watched Inuyasha when we were 12,
I don't know. Inuyasha, it ended for me. It's been so long. The story has ended for me. I don't know if I want to watch Yashahime. I understand. I appreciate. But I've moved on.
I've got to say some of the same. I know everybody is super hypey about it, and I may watch it. I love Inuyasha. I love that they've continued on this bandwagon that all of us were doing when we were 12, writing like fanfics about who had babies with who.
Yeah.
Beautiful. The essence of nerddom. But I haven't watched it yet. Tell me how it is.
Yeah.
We have a super chat from Jason Wynn. Thank you so much, Jason. What is up, AM Babes?
My favorite cosplays is Joker, Persona 5, and Noctis, Final Fantasy 15.
Yes.
Choose which cosplay out of the two, and I'll see you in November. See you November 21st. Noctis.
Hey, Noctis. We're very big Final Fantasy fans.
Yeah. Our household is a Final Fantasy household.
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so. In this house, we play Final Fantasy.
Yeah. All of them. I still have the original Final Fantasy 7, PS1, 4 CD, the black backs and everything.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a question.
So close to my heart.
From BK Hizzo. How long do you work on y'all's costumes?
That depends.
Yeah, it depends on the costume.
And how much I've been drinking. It's kind of a traumatic experience for me to make a costume because, for instance, this costume was born out of probably $35 of Walmart material, and the week before Onicon of 2018? 18. Yeah, so this took me 5 days. It's kind of a Frankenstein of a costume, but it works.
It looks great.
We've got all the right colors. We've got all the right shapes.
You got the right shoes, too.
Amazon. Sometimes the answer is to throw a little bit of money at the problem.
Yeah. So, in mine, the same thing. It depends on how hard I'm going for, on the character, how much time I'm going to dedicate to it. Like, my Kirishima that was in the thumbnail, that was fairly quick because, he's got shoulder and then the headpiece and then the skirt. That's it. I bought some nice boots for it. But it can take anywhere from a week to a couple months, depending on how, detailed you're going to get. This one, I do rarely buy, but I did buy this one because I was inspired by Ellen Kim and when she did the whole dance and everything. So I bought this and I tried to dance the KDA dance in this one as well.
Yes. Very, very cool. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate you. Somebody says, "You two are super cool. Hope to meet you someday. Hope to meet you too, Ryan Rongone."
Let's see. Oh yeah, did I even ask you what type of characters do you typically like to do?
What types of characters? The majority of my cosplays are characters that, and this is going to be really cheesy. I'm going to get up on my soapbox, but I'm going to do it. The majority of characters that I cosplay have moved me in some way. I just think that there's something about their character that is really exemplary. Ryuko, as an example. Like, her story is about coming of age, just like in Fooly Cooly. I know somebody mentioned in the chat earlier that it was the same creators of Fooly Cooly. J.M. Templar, I think it was you.
Yeah.
I got it. It's just a coming of age story, right? Like, she's learning how not to be ashamed of herself. And in doing so, she discovers her true power and she kicks ass. And that's so cool. I was like, I'm watching the show. I'm not even drunk. And I'm like sobbing. I'm just like,
so some of those characters just really hit you and you start to really connect with the character.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm all about those characters that have explosive personalities. Because sometimes they just rage, like, that's how I rage inside. And sometimes I wish I could just really express myself in that way and just give no Fs.
No Fs
sometimes. But I mean, some of them they might be kind of mean, but it's just because they're understood and a little bit emotionally constipated.
I think you're talking about Bakugo.
I'm a little bit.
Is it Bakugo?
Yeah, it's Bakugo.
Right. Hey, JM Templar.
Okay.
What's up? $5 super chat.
Damn. All right, shout out to Anime Matsuri for all of the amazing and awesome merch at the Weeb Stop. And for all the workers showing us their work. Yes. I want to see more photos from that. I just saw a few videos. And I'm like, yo, that was a party.
I know.
I missed it.
Listen, with Anime Matsuri, it's always a party. Let's see. Black Lagoon, Blue Gender, Big O. Wolf's Rain?
Oh my god.
Can we talk about Wolf's Rain?
But Big O,
we're going way back.
Yeah, that's way back. But that's like old school. But Big O, that was a unique art style, and I absolutely loved it.
All right, so cosplay horror stories. You were asking us how long it takes. Dana says anywhere from a couple days to a couple months. My first cosplay took me 3 months to make. I made a prop rifle out of foam board and Bondo and PVC bits.
Oh, is that your Sword Art Online?
Yes. Who's watched Sword Art Online? Do you know who I'm talking about? Tell me.
She has a big old gun.
Yes, I do. I have the pics on my Instagram.
Yes. We'll have to.
JM Templar, what's your Instagram handle? I will find you.
Put it on there. First cat. And Trinity's like, my first cosplay? Catwoman. Yes. I think I remember that. We'll have to dig around.
Halle Berry Catwoman?
Yeah, Halle Berry or, Michael Keaton.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. I need to see photos.
Everyone dig up photos of Trinity.
Yeah. So on that same line, this beverage is kicking in. So cosplay mishaps. Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah, fun stories, horror stories, night before stories, because there's always the night before.
And I don't think I've ever not worked on a cosplay the morning of a convention or like debut.
Yeah, I think cosplayers as a whole, we're never like just satisfied.
Never on time. Wait.
Same thing. I mean, oh my god. Okay, Scried. Holy smokes! Has like not a lot of people know what that anime is.
Scried. Ooh.
Oh,
very
now
nice.
I want to go back and watch that one.
Ghost in the Shell, Gundam. You guys are... First cosplay, Akatsuki member. Which member of the Akatsuki? Was it Toby? I love Toby. Oh my god, what a plot twist. So, Jason Wynn. I don't know who, but Sinon and Len, if I spell her right. It was Sinon.
You're right.
Brownie points, Jason. Yeah, so it was Xenon. I had a sniper rifle the length of my body. And then I also tried sewing. It's not leather, it's fake.
Pleather.
It's not pleather.
Oh.
It's basically what it was is the stuff that you use to make picnic table covers.
Oh, like almost like a vinyl or something.
So me and my little $60 sewing machine are sitting here at 3 a.m. and we're trying to sew through vinyl. And you know what happens?
Chance.
The needle snaps.
Oh, yep.
The needle snaps while I'm sitting my tiny self on the table and my face is this close to the needle and it snaps and I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but sewing, you're still working with a machine and it can be dangerous. Needles, wear goggles. Flying, yeah. I jam my sewing machine on the regular. And it's like, I think sewing is a skill that everyone should try to get a little bit of experience in because it's really handy. It's really handy.
Post-apocalyptic skill.
Yep.
But yeah, so the needle snaps. My life flashes. I replaced the needle and I kept going.
Yeah.
I think I got a drink after that. I usually drink when I'm cosplaying. Mm-hmm. When I'm like building and wearing.
You're a little bit less critical of yourself when you
just throw yourself to the muses.
Right.
It's pretty hilarious. Mm-hmm. Tell me your mishaps, guys.
We like to learn from mistakes because that's how I've gone through like a lot of my cosplays. When I never built armor before my Kirishima one, and I did buy the template, but a lot of it was trial and error. Like, I had never done it before. There's so many articles out there that you can read, tips, everything.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, but really it's just you have to try out a few things on your own and find what works for you and not worry too much about it.
You do. Mm-hmm. Oh, so the first cosplay was Uchiha Itachi. It's working. That's amazing. Itachi is a super complex plot twist character. Enjoyed him thoroughly. Trinity Reloads asks, what would be your dream cosplay? Oh, what a question. Audience, also answer this question. What's your dream cosplay? If you could build anything, if you could get your hands on any material.
And unlimited budget.
Oh my god.
That would be great. Like, everyone, dreams would be made if I had an unlimited budget.
Mm. Oh god. Let's hold on. I should have something for this.
I have too many.
Go.
So one of mine,
go.
I love the Assassin's Creed franchise. And I love Italian culture and I love Italian history and Italian architecture. Too. So Ezio's first assassin's outfit, the one that he inherits from his father, would be my dream cosplay if I could get it in natural, like the natural fibers that would have been available to Italians or Florentines at that time.
We're going like full-fledged nerd. Let's go.
I love it.
Let's go.
And fun fact, I've been to Italy and I've been to Florence and it is one of my favorite cities. And I actually climbed up on top of the Duomo, like the dome that Ezio climbs all the way to the top. You can go there in person. You can travel and walk in between the domes. It's double domes. And you can see Florence as Ezio would have seen it.
That, my friends, is a true nerd in her element.
We go on and on and on, right? We get real passionate about that one thing.
If the passion isn't there, why are you doing it? I'm gonna come back to that question. I need to think about that. I'm too much into this drink for that question. Trinity, touche. Where did we go?
So, G-Boy 1973. My dream cosplay would be Star-Lord from the movies. Love the jacket and love the mask. And I think you would need the Walkman as well, just to round out the entire thing.
You know, it's in the details, guys. It's in the details.
You go dancing to the con that way. we will just join you.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
You know, some of my favorite things about conventions is when people do weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, like...
You start a flash mob.
Yeah. Like, people just join in. They're just like, I want to be a part of this. And they are, and it's wonderful. And then everybody's just having a great time.
Yeah. Jam Templar, 25, another $5 super chat.
Yes.
Mobile Suit Gundam, either original, wing, or seed.
Wing. That's ambitious.
Hands down, or mage form of Garnet Hawk from Dragon Age 2. Oh my gosh, I haven't played that game in a long time. I say
that's ambitious, and I like it.
Gundam Wing.
That actually, Jam Templar, you're so wonderful. You know, you actually reminded me of one of my dream cosplays.
Which one?
I have it pinned in my, like, internet browser from, like, years and years ago. Who played Bioshock? This isn't anime related, but yes.
Yeah.
Show of hands. Tell me who played Bioshock. I want to be a big daddy.
Natalie would be a great big daddy.
You can call me daddy. Don't be scared. But yeah, I mean, I could mechanize it. I'm so small, and I would have to build, like, a literal suit. Like, I'd have to... my shoes would have to give me stilts. Yeah, like I'd have to stilt the shoes. I'd have to build like a casing for my body to make myself look bulky, and then I could mechanize the drill, which would be so threatening. I love it.
You could drill people.
On the flip side of that, Big Sister, like a Big Sister from Bioshock 2, is also one of my dream cosplays. Same concept, but slimmer, sleeker. You've got this deadly silhouette.
You can do both. There you go, dream cosplays. You do both. Get you a girl that can do both. Be a big daddy and a big sister.
That's weird.
It is.
It's very anime. It's very anime. We're very into that here.
Let's see, Kimberly M. I would love to get Ari's full-blown cosplay with her 9 tails and everything. Oh my gosh. Every time I see cosplayers with the 9 tails, it's just amazing. It blows my mind. And then they walk around with them.
Yeah.
Some of the photos, I'm like, is it photoshopped? Nope.
Go Beyond.
Yeah.
Plus Ultra. What if you mechanize them? You know, that's my cosplay kink. I really want to get into mechanizing my costumes. Like my props and things.
Yeah.
Motors. I'm just not... We'll get there. We were just This isn't even my final form.
Yeah, we were even just talking about this. A lot of pro cosplayers... They're very lucky they have areas dedicated to being able to work on their cosplays.
Yeah.
And I like that would be the dream, to have a workshop, to be able to have a whole room for a workshop, I think. But we do pretty well.
Definitely. That is the dream. Right now my workshop is my bed. Mm-hmm. Like I put my cutting mat on my bed. That's the workshop. In this corner we drink, we cry in this corner. This is where the X-Acto knife lives, you know.
You actually have to get out if you want to take a break and not see it.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
So we have a really interesting question. Wait, where did it go? Hold on.
Is it
Somebody asked, is it possible... Grim Slaughter. Is it possible to cosplay a real-life person, for example, a member of a band, specifically from Japan?
Yes.
Yes.
It is totally possible. One year I saw someone dress up as a member from the Gazette, and I about lost my mind, because that is my favorite band.
They're so androgynous and beautiful.
It's a great show. I've been to their show twice in Dallas, and I've paid for the VIP, and I have no regrets.
No regrets. I love that question.
Yeah.
I love that question. I did a speech on the origins of cosplay once in college, because I'm that guy. But it's so cool. It's nerds. It's loving what you do, and it's loving your the nerddom, right? Like the fandoms that we follow, the stories and the characters that we love. It was.
People aren't as passionate anymore, but when you see people that are passionate about cosplay, well, like in our community, people are passionate, but when you get outside of it, they're like kind of boring.
Oh man. So, I mean, you think about it, and the first people that cosplayed, like, it's not like you could it's not like you could Google these images for reference, right? Like, they would play a movie, and they would have to go to the theaters and watch this movie enough to make notes on this costume and go home and make it.
Yeah, you should look up some of the old sci-fi conventions from, like, the 1970s. It's just amazing.
It is. Cosplay. Cosplay is a conjugate of costume and play. Like, be in costume and play with it and love it. Like, you can be whoever. You can cosplay whoever. Do it. I want to see photos.
What's the
People cosplay the Beatles all the time.
yeah? What's the coolest cosplay you've seen?
Oh.
I've seen a lot since AM brings a lot of really awesome cosplayers.
Twin cosplay.
Twin
Their
cosplay
Majora's
was awesome.
Mask.
Yeah. I like The Witcher in mall cosplay. His Geralt was amazing, and I got to see it up close and I was like,
Touch it. Don't touch.
he would be a
Don't
great Geralt. I mean, he can do stunts and everything.
You know what I really love? Also from Twin Cosplay,
Which one?
they do Kirishima and Bakugo.
Aw, baby.
Yeah, but it's really hot. It's really hot. You can find it on their Instagram. Google it. If you're into yaoi, Google it. If you're not, maybe Google it. You might like it. Their cosplay is really good.
Yeah, their skill overall is amazing. But I mean, yeah, we've had a lot of cosplayers, and even in Houston, we have some really talented people here in Houston.
Yeah.
And it's just too many. And I'm finding more and more every day. I'm finding new cosplayers that I think are absolutely amazing, especially on Instagram. You showed me a few that I didn't even know about, and I was like, I want to know that person.
So, earlier today, oh wait, hold on. Let me answer the question.
Okay.
I said twin cosplay. I will tell you a moment that was actually at Anime Matsuri. Thank you, John. You're so wonderful. I was just attending, and I was walking around in Discovery Green, and I was with one of my friends, and I knocked that. You're gonna censor me. I knocked that person over, and I was like, "Do you know who that is?" And I pointed, and there in the grasslands was Lightning Cosplay and her fawn, like her full-fledged. Oh my gosh! If you don't know who Lightning Cosplay is, look her up. It was so gorgeous, like the attention to detail, the craftsmanship. You would,
Yeah, I get goosebumps from seeing some of these cosplays sometimes.
coolest cosplay. But Trinity did mention that Tutui, my love, hello, asked what was the hardest prop you ever made. Dana?
Me?
I'm gonna refill my drink.
I haven't made many props. Really, I made armor, but what if I don't know what props I've made. Oh no, now I'm having a brain fart.
I like prop making.
I guess the heart. Well, I didn't make it, but I had a friend actually 3D print me some props for Bakugo's hero outfit. So it's not.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so they're not necessarily like hardest props that I made, but
Somebody made them.
someone made them and did the modeling for them, and they were beautiful.
Yeah. 3D printing is so cool. I think as I've been cosplaying for maybe 4 years. I never thought I would do it. Fun fact. Not that I didn't want to. I just was like, no, like I could never. Like, oh my gosh, those people are so cool. I'm not cool. You tell me when I said that, I will find you. But no. Where's I going, Dana?
Your props.
My props.
No, cosplaying. You never thought you'd cosplay.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Let's go back to the prop question, because I did have an answer for that. And it's definitely that rifle. So I did make the sniper rifle for Xenon to Sword Art Online, and I looked up the specs. It's based off... It's in Sword Art Online, it's the Hecate to Ultima Ratio sniper rifle. I think that's the name.
You're saying a lot of words that I don't understand.
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
It's based off two French rifles. I think one is the Ultima Ratio and one is the Hecate. Somebody fact check me. Can we get a fact check thing like in?
Someone who knows guns. We're in Texas. Someone has to know.
Yes, somebody. So I looked up the specs on Wikipedia and I took a photo of the real life rifle and I blew it up to life size, so it was printed on like 15 pages. And I cut it out, and that's what I used to build my rifle. It was so cool. It took me probably the better part of a month. and I was actually painting it on the deck of my hotel room in Galveston for OniCon.
Okay. See, yeah, Galveston's my main hangout.
I feel like we missed some questions. Can we scroll up or no? Director?
Did we lose any?
I feel like maybe.
A naughty look as you hold that gin.
I just was thinking about Ryan Reynolds. Let me be real. I think we're caught up.
Yeah, okay, we're good.
Okay. Dana, take over. I need to mix beverages.
Okay.
And tap my glass. Because
Doing her ASMR. So, yeah, I was the same way. I never thought that I would cosplay just because it wasn't a thing when I was going through school, and I kind of got into the cosplay game a little late, but now that I'm in it, it's never too late to cosplay.
no way.
I wish more people would do it. It's just so much fun.
It is.
Like, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be pro level. You just, you know.
Love what you do.
Yeah,
right?
you take on the persona of the character that you love, and you go party with your friends.
You have many alcoholic beverages. You spend money, so much money on merchandise. You celebrate. You eat junk food.
Yeah, I think it's a good hobby to have.
You nap on the dirty carpet of a hotel lobby.
You just don't care after a while. You're just like, I party so hard that I will pass out anywhere.
Yes.
And it's the best sleep that you'll get.
It is. It is.
I'm actually going for a little bit more.
Oh, JM Templar, man, you my boy. Is it the PGM Ultima Ratio Hecate 2? Yes, it is. I wish we had the soundboard. I would make some kind of glorious sound. We'll work on that. Imagine a glorious sound.
We'll have our own little buttons of sounds.
Wow.
Okay, so I was always a Spidey fan, but my dad bod might not make this skin tight spandex.
You know, rock it. Rock the dad bod.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the Spideyverse, you are the pentacle
And I mean, like,
of
not
hero-dom.
like even me. I'm a little curvier, which I don't mind. Yet I've gotten a little bit more confident cosplaying, and I never would have worn crop tops before. But now I'm just like, you know what? Everyone's not made in a video game.
Yeah.
Those proportions are a little crazy.
Cosplay boys, cosplay girls, cosplay pink people, cosplay whoever you want. Like, if it makes you happy, do it. I think if there's anything that I want to instill about anybody that I ever talk to about cosplay is that. Like, have fun.
Just do it.
Have fun. Dress up.
Yeah. It's a lot more, you'll regret it if you don't do it.
47-year-old Peter Parker. Yes! Write your own backstory.
It's like, they all grow up. Superheroes grow up unless they're immortal. But,
Jeez, Dana.
I mean, we all can't be Asgardians, okay?
Do y'all party all con weekend? Do we?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
We try.
We start on Thursday. And we go through...
Yeah, sometimes Wednesday.
Yeah.
Don't stop till Monday.
We take that very seriously. Our conventioning as a group. So the babes are so much fun. I wish they were all here. And I know some of them are out there, and I love you guys. Because y'all party so hard. It's amazing.
And we just try to keep the party going because we love to spread the love.
Yeah, that's the energy. That's the energy of conventions. It's the energy of the cosplay community. It's the energy of, like, nerds, man. Like, don't let people typecast you. Like, we're not. Like, we love to party.
Yeah, we are powerful people.
We are multidimensional. We come in all shapes and sizes. We're all beautiful. We're all capable. We're all clever. We love to have fun. Yeah. Let's see. Jim Templar with another $5 super chat. Yes. He says, I'd rather watch you shoot the PGM Ultima Ratio Hecate. You could kill la kill. Wait. You could kill la snipe. The target.
Hey.
Yo, so what if we did that?
Do a mashup between Kill la Kill?
No, like went to a gun range.
I still haven't been. I know. Someone has to revoke my Texan card.
I'm taking her to a gun range. Don't you worry. We're gonna fix this.
I want to learn how to safely handle a firearm.
It's a
in
good
the
skill.
case of an emergency.
Post-apocalyptic skill. God, I wish we had, like, badges. So what was the first one?
What?
Post-apocalyptic skill. We had one earlier in this chat. Somebody remind me if you remember. Sewing.
Sewing, that's right.
Sewing.
It's like, what is it, the Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts? You get badges.
Eagle
for
Scouts.
social
What would be the nerd equivalent of the Eagle Scouts?
We need to start that. We can start that club.
Yes, Wednesday and Thursday. And the Club AM. Oh my gosh, Club AM. You miss cons so much. We miss cons so much. Club AM is so much fun. If you guys haven't been, it's always banging.
Yeah, I think it's one of like the greatest kind of raves that you can go to here, where it's not just like because there's you have your typical raves that come through Houston, but then you have the Club AM, which is its own unique rave.
Oh yeah,
because you get a lot of the nerd culture in there.
Not to brag, but our production value goes pretty hard.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we just rock it out. I mean, why have a rave?
We pull out all the stops. If you have not partied with us, join us in 2021 because we will be there. It will be lit.
Yeah.
You can rest assured. Oh my gosh, our raves at 3 a.m, they're still going strong. It's amazing.
Yeah, how many places can you be where it's still going strong at 3?
And we have bars.
But pre-gaming is always good.
We're talking about alcoholic bars, but maybe also rap bars. Who knows about that? Hey, I saw a comment from Laurel that says gun range. I'm there. What's up?
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, James Templar. Really, how have you lived in Texas? How long have you lived in Texas and no gun range? Yeah, I've been here for quite a while. And it's always been my intention to go to a gun range. It's just never happened.
Oh, don't you worry. It's gonna happen. I fired a real gun. The adrenaline rush was so good when I fired an AR semi and fully automatic. I've never fired like a fully automatic rifle. I've done some pretty big rifles. It's a lot of fun. I think long distance shooting is a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Part of why I definitely enjoyed Xenon as a character. It's just like...
For first-person shooters, I'm usually a sniper, so I might like more of the long distance. I'm a stealth shooter usually in any shooting games.
I'm not trying to be no close range gunfight.
Yeah. If I'm gonna get close range, I'm just gonna hack you up with a sword.
Oh dang! You in a gunfight packing a cleaver?
Yeah, when I play video games, it's usually range or
Isn't Texas
melee.
a dry state? Oh, good lord, no. We make moonshine here.
I don't know. Are there counties that are dry? Maybe
there are dry counties in Texas. I think really what that means is they don't sell liquor, so they sell beer. Mm-hmm.
Harris County is not like that.
We love to drink.
There's a lot of bars down here.
That's how we party and also fuel ourselves through the night in order to sew together beautiful costumes.
Because sometimes like when I'm sewing and it's getting down to the wire, I get a little nervous and you start to freak out and then you're like, I just want to rip this whole cosplay apart. Don't do it. Just push through. It's never as bad as you think it is.
Is anybody working on any cosplays right now?
Yeah, hey, you have time.
Yeah, you could make 2021 the best cosplay year of your life. You have time to refine it. Of course, we all love to procrastinate, so.
Yeah, that happens. But I think we've been pretty good. We've been pretty good this year. Started some cosplays.
Yeah. No, so Dana is a really great seamstress. I know you said you're not really on prop making, but I think...
I'm getting there. I'm getting a little bit better. I think Bakugo's the most because I'm making his big gauntlets, the gun belt, the mask, the shoulder pieces. So that will be a little bit more involved than my Kirishima.
Definitely.
What about you? What are you making?
What am I making? I actually have a whole bag of cosplays that I've been storing away this year. I'll tell you something that I'm most excited about for next year. And this, again, isn't anime related. But if somebody is a Steven Universe fan out there, I love you with all of my heart. Don't laugh at me.
She is a big fan.
I love Steven Universe, and I like original character concepts. Like, I think it's so cool when somebody takes, like you went to the Ren Fair and you saw, like, a Renaissance Fair Deku.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
I love when people start taking like like anime characters, game characters, and they kind of mix them with a different
They make
era.
it their own. Yeah. I saw like a Renaissance Fair link, which lends itself really well. But it's so cool. Like, make it. You guys, people are so creative. It's amazing. So I want to take Rose Quartz from Steven Universe, and I want to make her in armor. Like, working with EVA foam is one of my favorite things. My first EVA project was Wonder Woman. When Gal Gadot made Wonder Woman, she's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I made her corset out of the EVA foam.
Right. It's lasted a long time. It's
I still wear it. I just like squeeze into it, and Dana just has to like snatch. Oh god, that was perfect. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to breathe in it, but it looks great.
Oh, Zacharel, I hope I said that correctly. 789 got a Code Vein cosplay coming for 2021.
Let's go.
I still want to do that. Yeah. There's so many like cosplays. Like every time a new anime comes out, a new video game comes out, I want to make a new cosplay. My list is never ending. Absolutely never ending. But that's the life of a cosplayer, right?
Yeah.
Just, it's never ending. We find interest in love in everything.
Yeah. And I mean, really, that's how we should live our lives. Like, pursue the things you love. Pursue the costumes you love. Pursue anything. Like, just love it. Like, love what you do. Oh, the love is real.
So much love.
You know what else is real is the gin.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Winding down.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm going uphill.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. You had a lot of sugar, though.
I did have a lot of sugar. It's a sugar crash. Sorry.
No, so I do have... So I want to do Rose Quartz. I have a couple of Naruto cosplays that I really want to dish out, and I've been compiling... Don't laugh at me. It's a classic.
You were mentioning that you wanted to do a pair.
Oh, yes. So if Dana will just be sweet to me, she will be, I wanted to do Toshirama and Hashirama.
I think I could swing that.
But I also kind of really want to be Madara Uchiha. Because, oh my god. I can be both! Yes.
She could be both.
They were so gay.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say.
I wanted to do Neji because
Madara and Hashirama were gay.
Okay. I'll do it for you. I'll do it just for you.
Neji's cool.
Yeah, I miss Neji. I gave up on
Everybody misses Neji.
I gave up on that series after that all happened. I couldn't take it. It broke me so... It hurt me.
You hurt me.
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
Sorry.
I'm live.
I'll get back into it at some point. I swear. I'm sorry. I'll make up for it.
This isn't happening.
I'll watch more Kill la Kill.
No, Naruto's old school. I love it. I think they're some pretty cool characters, and I love the just OP-ness of every Naruto character. Like, that's just the whole show. Like, everybody
just kicks
everybody is just one-upping everybody else in this cycle of like 2,000 episodes, and then the show ends. Then we get Boruto.
Oh, then you get Boruto, and then it's like, and still, it's the characters from Naruto that are badass.
Yes.
Right,
Oh man, talk about a throwback.
Yeah. See,
Great Ape Vegeta.
Yeah, I wanted to see more
Come with it.
DBZ cosplays. I miss DBZ.
It was fun.
I want to go back and watch it, but like kind of speed it up through the fight scenes just a little bit, because it's like they power up for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Well, every Dragon Ball Z fight is like 2 weeks long.
Good marketing. They just keep you going and going. No one ever really dies.
They don't. They always come back. Do you guys want to come party with us in real life? Bring a mask. But Trinity Reloads reminds us that on November 21st, we are having another anime car meetup at the super cool, somebody pronounce the name of that store for me.
Kinokuniya. Right? Kinokuniya. In
We got
Katy.
green light. Yeah.
Come in cosplay.
If you haven't been to that store, it's super cool. All of the nerd things are there. And all of the nerds will be there on the 21st.
Yeah.
So, spiff up your cosplays.
Yeah. Or dust them. Yeah, dust them out. Get them out of the closet. They need some love.
Just a little bit of super glue. A little bit of super glue goes a long way.
Yeah. And also, it can be a replacement for sewing, but learn how to sew sometimes. Just stitch.
Don't look at me.
Power up solar flare for a whole 3 episodes. Yes, exactly.
That's how you know it's super powerful.
Yeah, it's super powerful. Oh, I mean, I loved DBZ. That was one of my first.
That was a lot of
that and Sailor Moon.
Yes.
And then, you saw all the fan art of Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z, and you're like, that's real weird, but it was the only animes that we were watching.
That's what kept us alive as children, I like to believe.
Yeah.
It was the fan arts, the fan fiction, and...
Yeah, I mean, there are some great... I'm not going to lie, I do read fan fictions. Because, sometimes when you're waiting for a new season to come out, you just get a little bored, or you have dreams, and you're like, I wonder if anyone else is thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Turns out, yes. Yes, a lot of people are thinking the same thing you're thinking, especially between some characters.
Yeah, the code word.
Oh, yeah, Pokemon and Digimon. Heck yeah, 90s, baby.
So I definitely used to write fan fiction.
Did you ever post it?
Yes.
Oh, where?
Do you guys remember?
We're gonna find it.
It doesn't exist.
Aw.
Quizilla doesn't exist anymore.
What is it?
Quizilla.
Quizilla.
Do you guys remember Quizilla? Tell me about it, because that was the place.
Yeah.
And fanfic.net.
Fanfic.net is still kicking
around?
it. Yeah.
Still around.
But I know that it was an Archive of Our Own is the other one that's on there too.
What are the kids using these days?
I think Archive of Our Own or Wattpad. I don't know. There's a lot of different ones.
You lost me.
Yeah. I had to learn it from a lot of the younger people. But even then, I'm not sure if I got the sites right. Well, don't know.
That was the time. A lot of my friends used to write fan fiction. It's pretty amazing.
I wrote some, but just never posted it.
Oh no, you gotta share the love. Let's see. So, what was the first cosplay you ever did?
Oh yeah, that was Nell.
It was
Nell. No, actually.
You told me about Nell.
You know what? My first cosplay that wasn't a cosplay because it was during Halloween and I got my mom to make it was Sailor Mars.
Whoa.
Yeah, Sailor Mars
Oh,
when I was in grade school.
That's amazing.
And my mom was wondering, why do you cosplay? I'm like, I wonder why. I started real young. I didn't know it was called cosplay because it was just costumes to me.
Yeah.
So I did that one.
So my first cosplay was Xenon, but I'll tell you the first cosplay that I ever wanted to do. And I hope that you guys can rally behind me here because I'm trying to make something happen. You can ignore me all you want. The first cosplay I ever wanted to do, I was probably 9 or 10. Final Fantasy was the center of my life. And I wanted to cosplay Reno so bad. I thought he was so cool. I don't even know why. In the original Final Fantasy 7, he doesn't even have that much.
He doesn't, but he, just something, that character, just something, snatches your attention. You're like, wait a minute, I want to know more about this guy.
Well, he always kind of has, a renegade. He's a loose cannon.
You would think that he would have a really good backstory, but then the original Final Fantasy 7, they didn't explain much, so it's all up to your imagination. And he was hot.
He was hot.
Especially in the movies. Advent Children, anyway.
Well, I mean, this is way back in the day. We didn't have Advent Children. Let me tell you about Advent Children. But, I don't know. I just thought he was cool. I wanted to do Reno, and I remember, trying to, figure out how you would, build the baton and, looking at, the little booklets and just being I think this is what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
And all I would need is a suit, and my parents wouldn't even know I'm up to anything because it's just a suit. I want to do cosplay. I want to cosplay Reno. it's a dream cosplay, not really in the grand sense like a Big Daddy, but I just want to do it.
It's one of those nostalgic ones.
If I cosplay Reno from Final Fantasy VII, I need a rude. You're still ignoring me.
Who could be a good person to
John Lee.
Rude?
The Turks are so cool.
Yeah.
When you explore them later in Advent Children and, of course, in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, tell me if you've played it, if you own it, share the love.
Yeah.
But they're so cool. Like, they're so slick. Like, their little, their theme music is so cool.
Yeah, I always wanted to do Vincent Valentine.
Oh,
So I was like the mysterious boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, little
He was
edgy.
like the emo. He was the emo boy of the Final Fantasy series. Well,
And then
so was Cloud.
Yeah, but then that's understandable. He went through something traumatic. Well, they all went through something traumatic. But like after playing Dirge of Cerberus, it made me want to do chaos. Like I wanted to build chaos so badly, and it like the whole game explained exactly. You know what? Everything could have been avoided if Vincent.
But then where would we be without all of the trauma?
I know. We wouldn't have Final Fantasy VII if Vincent Valentine wasn't a lovesick puppy.
Look! Oh my gosh! When Advent Children came, thank you so much. John.
Yeah.
Thank you for this.
Oh yeah.
Ah! Look at him! Ah!
He just like
Blindsides him.
I think also it's because people can relate to Reno's like expressions. You're like, yeah, that's how I feel inside. Like, oh shit.
You know, that's just...
Run away. He's smart.
Oh, that's wonderful. And who pulls off a mullet? Like, what a cool...
He made
cool son of a bitch.
I think Final Fantasy, like the whole franchise, brought the mullet back. I think nerd culture made it popular again.
And, you know...
And I'm not going to apologize for that. The mullet's fun.
I love a good redhead.
That ponytail. He's got a rat's tail. Okay, that's a rat's tail. It's not a ponytail. It's a rat's tail.
Jason Nguyen, thank you. Thank you for jumping on the bandwagon. Together, we can make this happen. Reno and Rude 2021. Let's go.
Would be perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, the movie was good. Yeah. I'm glad that they brought back a lot of the Final Fantasy, like 7, because everyone wanted a continuation of the story.
Yes.
And
it got us through. It got us through to where we are today.
Yeah.
With the beautiful piece of, like, it's a love child, this remake. Oh my god.
Now, can you just imagine if they started remaking all the other ones? Like, can you imagine if they remade and made Squall, like, in the 1080p?
You've lost me.
What? I also cosplayed Squall, and I still have the gunblade at home.
Yeah, that thing's pretty bitchin'.
Yeah.
Great. Just great times.
Yeah, this is
I
back
played
when PSP was popular.
Advent Children on a, like, freaking DVD. I played it so much, you can't read the disc anymore.
No.
One of my friends, like, burned it for me. Yeah, like, middle school, back alley, anime goods trading. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think I played Crisis Core on the PSP.
Yes, I cried.
I took it from my brother and I played it all in one sitting, and I was like, I knew it was going to happen, but I wasn't ready.
Yeah, nobody's ready. Nobody's ready.
No
to
one's
watch
ever
that
ready for that.
I want more Final Fantasy Tactics. Yes.
I want to get back into like if they remake some of the old school stuff for the PS, or at least be able to play it on new consoles.
Listen, if they start remaking all of that, darling, we'll never live to see it.
No, that's all right, but I'll pass it on to my children.
No, they don't deserve it.
It'll be a legacy that we pass on.
One day, my kid's watching this live stream. What the F, Mom?
Yeah, it's like I don't pass on jewelry. I will pass on my consoles
and my cosplay.
Yeah. So we got off topic of cosplay, but like video games. Does like any dream cosplays from video game specifics?
Yeah. Oh man, let's think about that one. Yeah, definitely Reno. I think Reno's the one. He's the one for me. I would love to do Shiva, the Shiva summon from, I think it was Final Fantasy X, where they kind of had her in like this.
That's when she had all the braids.
Yes, and like her skin was just like rhinestoned up. It was fabulous. I was like, I'm here for this. And then her like finishing move, she would come out and like crush a crystal and like blow it and create these glaciers, and then she would just have like it's this full body shot of her, and she just goes and it all shatters and it causes so much damage, and it's beautiful. Yes, I'm here for it.
Jason, Dana and Nat told me to cosplay Noctis. They will get their wish. Thank you,
Jason.
Yay!
We will see you.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy 15, and I just finished it, and then I did the DLCs and everything, and I was like, oh, there's a lot of twists and turns in there, and
it's an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
As any good video game should be.
Yeah.
If you're not an emotional wreck by the end of it, they didn't do their job.
You should cosplay as Yuffie.
I love Yuffie. I would love to make her giant Shuriken. Yes.
You can do it. See, and if I do Vincent.
Oh, we can make a whole party. And then he's like, this means I don't have to be rude.
Yeah, it still means you have to be rude.
The plot twist is you're Barrett now.
It could work.
It would work. Jason, that is a fabulous, fabulous idea. Thank you all for joining us. This has been a lot of fun. I hope that you have had a good drink, had a good laugh, explored some of your favorite topics.
Yeah.
Please come join us on the 21st. We'd love to see you.
Let's nerd out.